Ready to escape into a world of enchanting pixels? What is up, my peeps? And today we're going to be reading Disney-Pixar's A Bug's Life: The Big Rescue. Hooray! Wait. Is this the beginning? Okay. Hooray! Shouted the ants of Ant Island. Little Princess Dot and her blueberry troop led the cheers. Their fellow ant Flik had just come back from the city with a group of warrior bugs. Heimlich the caterpillar, Slim the walking stick, Francis the ladybug, Rosie the spider, Manny the praying mantis, Gypsy the moth, Tuck and Roll the Hungarian pillbugs, and Dim the beetle. The ants thought the warrior bugs were going to help them fight the big mean grasshoppers who wanted to steal their food. But the warrior bugs weren't there to fight. In fact, they weren't really warriors. They were clowns, trapeze artists, and acrobats. We are circus bugs, cried Francis angrily as he led the others from the banquet. They wanted to go back to the circus. You can't go, Flik pleaded when he caught up with the bugs. You have to stay and help me. But something suddenly scared Flik, and the bugs soon saw what it was. It was a hungry bird. Sorry, I just feel like I keep skipping pages for some weird reason. Meanwhile, little Princess Dot had seen Flik and the bugs leave the banquet. Dot wanted to find out what was going on, so she had taken to the sky on a dandelion puff. Looking down now, she spotted Flik and the bugs running away. She didn't know they were running from a bird. Flik, she called. Dot's calls got the bird's attention. Ah! Dot screamed as the bird headed towards her. She lost her grip and started to fall. Francis heard the scream, and he flew to the rescue. I gotcha, he called to Dot. Dot and Francis fell down into a deep gorge. Ugh, groaned Francis as a rock pinned his leg to the ground. Ugh, he moaned as another hit him on the head and knocked him out. From their hiding place behind a boulder, Flik and the other bugs heard Dot scream. Help! She called from the gorge. Wait, cried Flik, I've got an idea. Back in the gorge, Dot shook Francis. Please, Miss Ladybug, wake up, she yelled. Dot didn't realize that a ladybug could be a boy. She tried to pull Francis out from under the rocks. Boom! The bird's gigantic beak pecked right next to Francis and Dot. Boom! The beak was just about to get them when... Yoo-hoo! Heimlich the caterpillar called to the bird. How about a nice tasty worm on a stick? Slim the walking stick struggled to hold Heimlich over his head. I'm going to snap, Slim cried. It was all part of Flik's plan. Heimlich wiggled. He looked yummy, so the hungry bird hopped away from the gorge to grab the easy snack. In a flash, Dim, the big beetle, flew Flik and the other circus bugs to the gorge. It was time for step 2 of Flik's plan to rescue Francis and Dot. Rosie the spider spun a web line and lowered Flik, Tuck, and Roll into the gorge. Flik, sobbed the frightened Dot. It's okay, Dot, Flik reassured her. With Tuck and Roll's help, Rosie pulled up Francis, then she started to pull Flik and Dot to safety. Up above, the bird was getting very close to Slim and Heimlich. Slim leapt into a nearby crack, but Heimlich was too big and couldn't squeeze in with Slim. Help, I'm stuck, cried Heimlich. The bird was just about to grab him when, ta-da, Gypsy the moth distracted the bird by displaying her wings. Slim and Heimlich were safe, but the rest of the bugs were in trouble again. They had lifted Flik and Dot out of the gorge, and now the bird was chasing them through the air. Dot let out another loud scream. Dim flew faster and faster, but the bird was gaining on them. At the last second, the bugs flew in among the branches of a thorny berry bush. Squawk! The angry bird called. It didn't like the look of those thorns, so it flew away. Moments later, the bugs heard happy sounds. Hooray! Bravo! The ants had seen the whole rescue operation and were cheering. The circus bugs took a bow. No audience had ever applauded them before because their act was so dull. Maybe being warrior bugs wasn't such a bad idea. Soon, Francis was in the infirmary waiting to heal, but he had plenty of visitors, including Princess Dot and the Blueberry Troop. "We vote you our honorary den mother," Dot told the ladybug. "What?" cried Francis in disbelief. Well, maybe the ants didn't realize the ladybug was a boy, but at least they knew a hero when they saw one. The end. Alright, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Talk to y'all later.